jumping on here to recommend a book or to kind of talk about one of the books we're doing a study guide for. So today I thought I would just talk to you just briefly about this book. So Agricola and Germania by Tacitus. You can see my dog loved this book a little too well. Thankfully, I was able to get it away from him before too much damage was done. But this is a book that I've just started teaching this year. We've already produced the study guide for it. It is available. All the questions are online for free on Study the Great Books, stgb.substack.com. But we also have the completed paid level subscription level PDF for this book as well, and so you can get the study guide there. But I wanted to talk to you about why I like this book. So I'm going to give you a heads up about what it's about. So Tacitus is one of the most famous Roman historians. He was a first century AD Roman historian. So he's living during the time of, many of the apostles are still alive. Many of the most exciting events of the Roman Empire are going on. The destruction of Jerusalem, the eruption of Vesuvius, all of these things I think are going on during his life. I want to double check a couple of facts, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. Anyway, but and so he lives through some pretty notorious emperors as well, and he is actually the son-in-law of the guy Agricola, who the book is named after, the first text in this book, anyway. And Agricola is responsible for kind of solidifying Rome's presence and control over the island of Great Britain. So in Rome's kind of furthest extent of reaching out and expanding their empire, they made it well into Great Britain. They never quite conquered the entire island. The northernmost reaches of that island remained unconquered by Rome. And of course, they built eventually things like Hadrian's Wall to kind of keep a border between themselves and the northernmost inhabitants of the island, who they never quite got under control. Anyway, so in this book, though, he writes about Agricola, his father-in-law, who did all these wonderful things, and so it's kind of a cool short history. Tacitus, of course, has lots of extant works that we can read, but this is a great easy in to reading Tacitus, to reading an excellent Roman historian like this. And I wanted to read just a real brief section from this book to you. Um, One of the things I love so much about this book is it has several really great speeches, really great examples of rhetoric. And so there's a man named Calgacus who is the one of the leaders of the Britanni, and they are making a kind of an effort to resist Rome as they continue to make their incursions further and further north in the island. And this is the speech that Tacitus gives us by Calchicus. I'm actually going to just read a little bit of it because it's kind of long, but it gives you a sense of just really how wonderful this book is. So this is what Calchicus says to his men to kind of rally them to repulse the Romans. Whenever I consider why we are fighting and how we have reached this crisis, I have a strong sense that this day of your splendid rally will be the dawn of freedom for the whole of Britannia. You have mustered to a man, and to a man you are free. There are no lands behind us, and even the sea is menaced by the Roman fleet. The clash of battle, the hero's glory, has become the coward's safest refuge. Earlier battles against the Romans were won or lost, but never without hope. We were always there in reserve. We are the choice flower of Britannia, have been treasured in her most secret places. Out of sight of subject shores, even our eyes are free from the defilement of tyranny. We, the last men of the earth and the last of the free, have been shielded till today by the very remoteness of our rumored land. But now the boundary of Britannia is exposed, and everything unknown is valued all the more. Beyond us lies no other nation, nothing but waves and rocks and Romans more deadly still than they, whose arrogance no submission or moderation can elude. Brigands of the world, after exhausting the land by their wholesale plunder, they now ransack the sea. The wealth of an enemy excites their greed, his poverty their lust for power. Neither east nor west has served to glut their maw. Only they, of all on earth, long for the poor with as keen a desire as they do the rich. Robbery, butchery, rapine, these the liars call empire. They create desolation and call it peace. What an incredible just piece of this excellent speech. So Tacitus, Agricola, and then Germania. Again, Agricola is about Rome's trying to get control over the Roman over the Great Britain's the whole island and their success as far as they get, right? And then Germania is also likewise about Rome's attempt to kind of control the northern barbarian tribes and how well that goes. And so just the tales of Rome and the outstretch of the empire at this furthest point. And so I would recommend wholeheartedly you get a copy of Tacitus's Agricola and Germania. And again, our study guide is ready for you. And I hope to do more of these just short book recommendations as time goes on. Have a great day.